Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Only because I got a comment or a DM rather, asking me. I guess they obviously watched one of my videos where I described being stabbed and shot. Like I could, like I can feel both injuries. No, I'm not gonna show you that. I mean, why the fuck would I do that? But this individual asked me why. Why was I shot at? Um, this is gonna be a short video because again, I don't want to talk about this time of my life anymore. So please, don't don't ask me any more questions about this. Like, I don't want to, and maybe you don't understand, and maybe you do. I don't know, but don't ask me any more questions about that time in my life. You know, I mean, not now. Maybe in like 30 days when this shit's behind me, um, I can be a little more like, I guess, transparent. But like at the moment, like I dealing with what I'm dealing with mentally, I don't want to have to even relive, um, yeah, trauma. Like I don't want to relive. I don't want to relive this. Like I personally, like first off, I hate that it even happened. But I and I get it. I mean, I'm starting to get it as I'm feeling better. So I get the curiosity or like the inquisitiveness where you're just like, yo, uh, what what was going on? I mean, I think I said what it was. I said as much as I could, but anyway, all right. Answer your question. Why was I shot at? Same reason I was stabbed. Mm, two different situations with the same goal, obviously. Um, it's actually kind of simple. Um, I was shot at because I had something that they wanted. I mean, that's it. Um, had I not been fucking inebriated, it would probably be even a worse experience. Uh, but being that at the time I was fucking with opiates, I kind of just like chalked it. It's again, that's why I don't really talk about this time because it's like, yo, I wasn't in my right frame of mind at all. Like I should have been even more scared than I was. I wasn't scared at all. Well, first off, it just happened so quick. Um, Luckily, apparently, these motherfuckers are just bad shot. Well, yeah, I mean they were bad shots, but they still hit targets. Not just me. I wasn't the only one that got shot. I will say that. Like, my boy, he got hit more than I did. I only got hit once. He got like three times. Um, but nothing was fatal. Uh, but he did end up with a bullet that was lodged in him that they couldn't take out or they wasn't gonna take out because it was like what's the word? What was said? I remember because I was there. Uh, it was like it's safer to just leave it there because taking it out was a risk or some shit. It was just lodged. For me, I only got hit once, and it just went right through. Uh, where it was like the abdomen, it missed my spine, which I'm again very fucking lucky. I probably wouldn't be walking. Um, it just went right in and right out. Uh, and I think I told you like the sensation was just very. And I don't want to think about this again. So again, this is the last fucking video I'm talking about this. Like even if you ask me again, I probably won't respond in a DM at all. So don't ask me about this. Lot there was a lot of blood. Like my boy had a Mercedes, and I was in the passenger side. Um, trying to think. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say like I was a target. Well, I know I was a target, but no, we both were targets. It just so happened that he got hit more than I did. That was it. That was literally it. Um, but yeah, it just came down to um, we were making a lot of money, and you know, people at the time, I guess they thought that uh, they wanted to make that same money, and that's all it came down to. And you gotta understand, like in that lifestyle, like that, that's all it's about. Everything is just about money. Like it's, which in a way, as I think about it now, like when I try to do things the right way and get fucked over, it's like this doesn't make sense, right? Like, but in that world, getting fucked over actually does make sense. It's like that. It's kind of like expected, and that's the way it's supposed to go. I mean, if things went well for what they were doing, they were taking us out and then taking our position, and that's it. I'd be done. Um, because again, I know I said I was low level, and I mean, I was. I want to make that clear. Like, because I don't want it to be, again, I don't want to glorify it. I don't want to make it seem like I was something I wasn't. But I mean, even at a low level, at that, when you're dealing with that sort of product, products, you're pulling down some. In fact, that's what makes it actually hard to do like civilian life, because like you're giving hours to a job, right? Um, but there was a time where I was making like a year's salary in like hours, hours. It's like that. Like it really is like that. And what sucks about that is that you end up having like a lack of respect for money. Like I ended up spending on like yeah, my cologne collection was crazy, and but it's not real. Like as I look at it now, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy. So yeah, well, I will say that you don't want to feel that sensation like that. And like I said, if it just hit my spine, I'd be paralyzed or worse. Um, and it hurt like a motherfucker, man. Like it really did. But later, like it took about maybe 2 hours, because adrenaline is kicking, and so I gotta think about this. No, that's about right. Maybe it was less than that. I don't know. But like, I just remember a burning sensation. It just, you know what it felt like? Uh, Imagine taking like a cigarette and just like twisting it on your stomach. Like, yeah, but both sides. So you twist it, and then that's still, it doesn't really give you the same sensation that I'm talking about, but that's about as close as I can kind of describe it. Um, and that shit was it. It hurt like fucking hell once I was in the hospital. Like initially, not that it didn't hurt. It did. But I think I was just so amped up at the time that like it like neglit what's the word? Negated some of the feeling. But like once I was like comfortable and everything like that, like yo, that oh man, that shit hurts. So yeah, that's I mean that's the why though. Like you understand something. Like in that life, there is no such thing as a why. Like shit like that happens on the regular, you know. So oh my uncle's calling. I got to stop this video. So but that's what it was, bro. That's what it was. Hope it's been helpful. But please don't ask me any more questions about this time in my life. Like I'm not gonna answer you. I'm done with it. Okay? Please respect that.